Okay, kids. So, over the last couple of days, I took a step back so that I could um, reevaluate where I was going with these videos. I originally wanted to try to help people understand where widows and widowers were coming from, how we feel, what we want to hear, what we don't want to hear. But I understand that grief and death are subjects that a lot of people don't want to talk about. So, um, I'm just going to ramble. And, if you guys can manage to muddle through with me, then hopefully you might take something away from these videos. And if you don't, or, you leave the video before I'm done, it's okay. I understand. And it was good to see you. So, so today I was scrolling on one of the widows' walls that I'm friends with on Facebook. And the post that stuck out to me the most was where she was talking about how heartbroken she was that her in-laws were essentially acting like vultures. Her husband hadn't even been gone a few days, and his family was already messaging her, "Hey, I'm on my way here in a couple days to go through his things. You need to find a way to be okay with that." That just blew me away. It really did. Um, before Ray passed away, he told me that if anything ever happened to him, that he wanted me to give his hardback books to his friend Richard. Um, and so within a week of his passing, I'd already boxed him up and took him over to Richard because I knew Richard would appreciate him. I knew that that's what Ray would want. And I knew that um, it would give Richard an opportunity to have those memories of Ray. Within a couple of days of Al passing, his brother Mike asked if, when I was ready, if there was any kind of memento that he could have of Al. And I offered him the hat that Al took some of his last pictures in. And he's cool with that, and so am I. And I'm cool with it because, Mike gave me that space to come to terms with the fact that Al's not here anymore. I was okay with giving Richard the books because, it was something that I came to on my own terms. And I think that's where the rub for me lies, because, this poor woman wasn't given an option. She wasn't given that respect and that space to realize that her person isn't coming back. His family just, hey, I'm doing this, and deal with it. A lot of people don't understand that the littlest things remind us of our people, and excuse me, even a scrap of paper that they've written on, or a comb, or hell, a ratty old T-shirt is like gold to us. And it's because that was some of the last things that our person had, and we need that energy. We need that connection. And since I've always used myself as an example in these videos, I'm going to do it again. So this little vial right here is a vial of medication that the EMTs use to try to bring Ray back. That little vial has sat on my bookshelf since June 30th of 2018. But Melissa, it's just a tiny little glass vial. It's trash. You can throw it away. No, I can't. And I can't because they tried to bring him back with that. And I can't. This little rubber band right here, that's the one that I used when I was pulling Al's hair back to rub his shoulders or rub his back, or just to get his hair off his neck because it was hot and he was itchy. I won't use it, but it's going to be sitting on my shelf. But Melissa, it's a rubber band. You can have millions of them. Not the same. Not the same because Al didn't use it. There's the difference. That little rubber band has a little bit of a connection. That glass vial has a little bit of a connection. And that's what we're desperate for, is that little bit of connection. I know it's hard to understand. I really do. I get it. But that connection is what we need. It's what we crave. Because our person isn't here anymore. And they're never coming back. I'm sure that everybody has lost somebody in their life. A parent, a sibling, a friend, a grandparent, a dog. Everybody has lost someone or something. And if you think about it, and you're honest with yourself when you think about it, you want that little bit of connection with whatever that person had last, or whatever that person cherished the most. It's hard to come to terms with the fact that your wife or your husband's never coming in that door again. Even if you've sat and watched them suffer through illness after illness after illness, or, trying to recover from an injury, or recover from surgery, or whatever the case may be. It's hard. Okay, so my point behind all this is, if you know somebody that's grieving, and you want to try to get a memento of that person, give the widow or widower some space. Don't try to just rush right in there and get whatever. It's material objects, folks. That person's sanity, their mental well-being, that's what's important. That's what's important. The mementos can wait. Give that person time. Okay, so there's my rant for the day. I'll be back. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or if it'll be, a couple days from now, but I'll be back. And hopefully somebody's paying attention. And hopefully you guys are taking at least something away from these. If you are, leave me a comment. And if you're not, leave me a comment anyway. Hell, everyone likes to say, likes to see that, somebody's listening to them, even if they are just rambling. Bye, kids.